What is going on, everyone? Commodore last week today, bringing to you guys my live reaction of One Piece manga chapter 964. And now, the chapter's just come out. It's a little bit past midnight. You know how it goes, man. Before we conclude the night, we got to read the best-selling manga in history. And after what went down last week, man, seeing like, the whole thing regarding, Odin, his ascension to becoming, the daimyo of Curry, to, his bonds and stuff, with the 9 red scabbards, to a certain meeting that took place at the end of the chapter, the final words he had with his dad and stuff before, the stuff that, we assumed to have happened, Orochi having some kind of game plan, probably done something, man. I'm certain that if Sukiyaki died, because, let's say of illness or something, it had to be triggered, because of Orochi. So anytime you see that damn face, man, of young Orochi, it's like, just bringing nothing but sadness and despair, man. And the fact that we aren't nowhere near the end of this flashback, just means that more is gonna come, in the due time when we get to the actual demise of Odin and stuff. But we gotta get into it, man. See what's gonna happen, because I know we're gonna be on break next issue, and I know coming up soon because we're in December. New issues of Jump just came out because we start up in the beginning of December. So I would assume now we're gonna be on break next week. The following week, I'm assuming, is going to be like a break for the whole magazine, because it's going to be like issues 2 and 3, and then we're going to be back sometime maybe near the end of December, and then we're back like issue 6 or something around sometime in January. So if anyone can leave me down in the comments when exactly the whole schedule thing's supposed to work out, I would appreciate it. But we got to get into it, man. I'll have stuff hopefully in the meantime to keep us in a good spot without One Piece for a while. But I need the greatness, man. 964. Alright. And the title of the chapter is Odin's Adventure. If I get, listen, if I could at least take this with me for a week while we're on break, and it's just nothing but him just having a blast, chilling with Whitebeard and stuff, and then that's all I ask for, man. Don't take your time, let us enjoy it. That's all I ask. And okay, so the cover page is still back in Dressrosa, and I'm assuming this is the pirates and stuff from previous cover page and stuff that we heard about, the Germ pirates. Gang bitches, all my family, volume 14. We're going to infect all of you with Kiss Kiss Germ. A bunch of sickles, man. You got one kid over there kissing on his shirt and stuff. Poor girl, man. Yeah, lock these boys up for sure. Bunch of sickles. But we know Capone gang's out there, man. So gang signs out. Alright, let's get into the chapter. Alright, so page 3. I want to adventure out to sea. The tale of Odin continues. You cannot do that. So he's saying his piece, and then they're freaking out, no, you can't do that. Just take me with you. Huh? Weren't you just trying to kill the captain? I mean, listen, let's not forget about this, okay? He had Whitebeard sweating a little bit. He had Whitebeard twerking a little bit. This is back then. I don't know if this is when Whitebeard officially took the status as the strongest man in the world. You have to assume that might have been the case by then, but that's, dude, Odin was the truth, man. So it just makes me curious, how exactly his downfall came to be. If, let's say, he was that guy back then. You're not the type of man that'd be content with being a follower. Look at, bro. Look at that Whitebeard. He took his do-rag, he's like, yo, wave check. Look at this, man. There's no brush or nothing. I mean, well, the thing is, later on down the line and stuff, you got the do-rag and the wave checks and everything. But back then, man, this is before that. He was out here with the Goldilocks, Goldilocks and everything. You see Nekomamushi over there at the bottom and stuff, hanging out with Marco, which is still wild to me. Marco's an apprentice. So he's probably around the same age, roughly near where Nekomamushi and Inarashi are and stuff. So maybe 10, 15. So at the very least, the youngest I can see him being in the actual canon is around 40, unless it's been stated what Marco's age is. I'm not too sure on that. I know what happens when a bunch of folks like that band together. The last crew I was a part of had that frustrating issue. The rocks. Just set sail on your own. I have attempted 12 times, but it's no use. I have 0 talent when it comes to sailing and navigation. Oh, man. I mean, of course, he's gonna be rocking with them, and of course, Marco. He has skills of the doctor, but I think it was also stated too he was probably the navigator as well for the Whitebeard pirates. I'm gonna have to fact check that as well. But of course, if you don't have proper navigation skills, at the very least very beginner level and stuff to go through like the ocean stuff. No chance of survival for him, man. Whitebeard. Leaving Wano happens to be a crime. That carries a severe punishment. So, yeah. Wait a sec. Oh, bro, I thought they dabbed up the boom. He like a chemo, bro. This man bumped fists with the strongest men in the world like it was absolutely nothing. And you see Kanjuro and Izo looking in the background like, yeah, let's go. Alright, so we're on the same page. Then that's good to know. I had no intention of taking him with me anyway. You see Holden like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Skip? You did not need to tell him that. I want to go on this adventure. Whether it's legal or not, I want to see the world. Can't fault him because like back then, man, these guys were so isolated in like their own country. They want to see exactly what the rest of the world is saying, you know? So I feel that, man. When you're trapped behind the walls, you want to be able to experience, you know, what is on the other side. Gotta find your way to do it, man. I like that from Odin. You think there's only 5 islands in the whole world? Don't be ridiculous. So the Minx, of course, being egged on and stuff for thinking there's only that many left. Even if you guess 10 or 20,000, you'd still be way off. Your Barco's just telling the facts. Don't you get it? The world is insanely vast, yoy. Bro, we're about to get hit with the world building too. Like how many actual islands are like in the One Piece world and stuff. I don't even know. That's like a data book thing probably, but that'll be nuts. You see like Wamushi and Arashi like, what the hell? Like all freaking out and stuff. There are countless islands out there. So like, damn, bro, there's more than meets the eye when it comes to that. So where are you going, Lord Odin? Says it 2 weeks later. I just want to relieve myself in peace. Stop hassling me. I am a daimyo, remember? A daimyo. Please go on ahead. So of course that's Izo over there. I want to. Oh wait, no. I went backwards the other way. Yeah, I went backwards the other way. I feel bad for Odin, but our only option is to sneak off in the dead of the night. If strength was all that mattered, I've been happy to let him join our forces. But so they already, by this point in time, had left Wano. You see like the repairs and stuff to the Moby Dick. If I did accept his request, the rulers of the country would probably consider it a royal kidnapping. Dealing with the consequences of that scenario would be just a pain. The treasure they gave us had been stowed away, right? They even gave us food and repair supplies. And this man took no for an answer. Bro, listen, y'all know, like, if you know me and my love for Dynasty Warriors, there's a certain character by the name of Gan Ning who basically has this thing with, like, the, like a chain and ball and stuff where he's able to, like, wrap around people and everything. This man literally did that on the hoist and stuff for the ship. And you see Whitebeard look at us like, huh? It's like, hey, what's that? And you see him right there trying to get onto the Moby Dick. I knew you were up to something, Whitebeard. No, I knew you were up to something, Lord Odin. But I am going to stop you. So Izo making the run. And we're going to see what's going to lead to him eventually joining over Whitebeard. So like the two of them go and it's like, oh man, this is gonna be nice. I hope we get to see Izo come back in the story eventually if the remnants of the Whitebeard pirates with Marco come over to Wano. Odin! See, we're freaking out. Leaving this country is my dream. Please let me join you. Please let me see the world. Yo, I love how it's like stylized to the world. You must return with me. You are the heir to the shogunates. Poor Izo, man. He's like, yo, I just want to get out of here for a little bit. You know, stretch my legs. It's too cramped, you know? You see Marco on the top right there. Is he holding it together, though? He's trying to like let it go. What crazy bastards. Well, see you around, Odin. Hopefully you float back to shore. Oh, no, he's trying to he's trying to hinge it. He's like, hopefully you'll float back to shore quietly. Wait, Marco. It's like, huh? Pull up the guy that's holding him back, and only that guy. So that's how he took Izo. Hold on. It's the waterfall. Wow. This is no time to be worrying about others. Hold on to the ship. That's okay. So of course, he sees something in him in terms of like, you know, like terms of like order and rule and everything. He liked that from Izo. In terms of him valuing like the shogunate like role and everything like that. Wipe your nose. In Wano, Lord Odin is missing. So he said, nah, man, I'm going with you regardless. And Whitebeard's ship is also gone. I cannot find Big Bro Izo either. And Doggy and Kitty are missing, so they went along too? I mean, they said but they went, but like around that exact same time period and stuff. You figure like on the wraparound, that they would come back after. The dog and kid are missing. We should not assume the worst. Well, we should not assume the worst. Search for them first. Search the entire country. You see everyone like all freaking out. Keep all like you know that portrait where it's like the screaming guy and stuff, and everything has like the weird the background illusions and stuff. Kind of looks like that. And you just see, bro. I can see in the anime, he's gonna be like swinging around with the damn chain holding on, smashing into like different rocks and stuff around that time. I mean, he's not dull for a user too, so he's fine, but he's just taking like mass amounts of hits. And this is while he has, I believe, Ezel still on him and everything too. Pull up Lord Odin, Whitebeard. He's going to die at this rate. Oh, so no, they caught up. Okay, so they got Ezel first, and then he still gotcha, because I didn't see from the background and everything. The future of Wano rests on his shoulders. I don't think he cares. Boy, you saw how many times I turned him down, right? Yet he's still determined to join us out to go out to sea. Now we're going to handle this our way. I can't just welcome such a wild person to the crew. He could end up endangering my family. Well, Skipper, if I tell you what happens in 40-some years, then you're going to be like, well, 30, 40 years, you know, I'm just saying. Well, 30 years at least. But, you know what I'm saying? That there's a certain individual that came into play, and then your family kind of, you know, but we're not going to bring back those days just yet. He'll have to convince me if he wants to change his fate. He has 3 days. So he's gonna let this man suffer on the chain as he's going around the sea. That is something. Hear that, Odin? 3 days. If you can keep hold of that chain for the next 3 days, I'll let you join us. He's like, what? Tony, he's like, really? He's like, yeah, I'm serious. Look at the smile on Whitebeard too. And even while the man is asleep, he got caught by the damn fish. Bro, this man's sick in the head. He's just being hit by the waves. He's out cold to lunch, bro. Ezel's just there freaking out, and he ends up getting consumed by the fish. And then now he's out of the fish pretty much. You see now he has like all the bruises and bumps and everything. This is in a span of 3 days. They're putting him through this. And you see like the winter climate and stuff coming in and everything. Is he still there? He is. The guy's unbelievable. Although he's so swollen now, it's hard to tell if he's the same person. Wait, I was also thinking too, could I also mess up his like his actual facial appearance and stuff when the actual boiling thing went down? So like when we saw like the silhouette and stuff of what Odin's supposed to look like during 920, it's bro, it's because of this. Oh my god, you Oda, don't give up, Odin. You've only got 1 hour left. Hey, isn't it a bit too soon to start rooting for him like he's one of us? Well, after coming this far, don't you think he's pretty much one of us already? See, I like this from Odin because it's like, yo, his determination to go out to sea and the lengths he's willing to go to be able to do the thing that he wants to, because he knows of like the impossible being inside of Wano. He was given a task that looks impossible to most people, and he's like, look, I'll take it because I know what I want at the end of the day. And he's like, you can do it, Odin. Oh, keep it up, Odin. Almost there, Odin. You can do it. Hang in there, Odin. He's like, you got this, Odin. You see, even Whitebeard's like stressing. He's like, I will never forgive you. Oh no, he's also saying, I'll never forgive you for making my master go through all this. Whitebeard, and he's even shedding the tears for him. Almost there. Keep it up. So is that... Man, I can't wait to hear him say, like, nah, you're going to be part of the crew full-time to Ezel. It's going to mean something afterwards in terms of, like, you know, the importance later on in the arc and stuff, even when Marco comes back and everything. Ezel's going to have even a bigger role because he's pretty much one of the originals retainers under Lord Odin. On a certain island. I can't make it out to exactly what kind of island this would be, but why are you running away from us, woman? Yeah. That's how he beats his wife. Hold on, bro. Let me stand up for a second. This is how he's gonna meet his wife. Yo, he's... Yo, hold on, bro! I thought she was gonna like pop up from like the sky and stuff or whatever because of her ability, and just start saying things about the VC that's like so like incoherent that we wouldn't understand until we actually get like the flashback and stuff. Bruh, so nearby pirates come in. They're like, come on, we're not gonna hurt you. We promise we'll take you to Wano. You just see right there, bro. Like, you're lying. You're just a bunch of human traffickers. Yo, she looks good. Hey, look, Odin got a dub. I don't care what transpired at the end of his lifespan. This man took a dub. 2 dubs. 2 dubs. Momonosuke and Hiyori came out the walls as they should. Look at her, man. You're just a bunch of human traffickers. Stay back if you hurt me. My market value will go down, right? Bro, she was being sold off. She was being sold off. My market value will go down, right? I can't believe I was deceived by you villains. They were throwing her around like a rag doll, man, just to make some cash. Is that essentially what but I need to know where in the hell you, like, what was going on in the VC and stuff, because you're going forward in time like you're Samurai Jack. So I need to know what's up, man. How naive of me. Amatsuki Toki. Look, she looked good, man. See, like, the markings too, like on her Seisha and stuff. And it kind of looks like almost like the moon symbol in a way too. That's that we would see like in the not the victory cards, but like the notes and stuff that they had to signify for the alliance. Just give up already. There's nothing but ocean behind you. You've got no way out of this. So it's just some random dudes here. No, there is a way. This is it. I have to leap into the future again, bro. I swear to God, we better find out some details about the VC through her, even if it's just like a crumb. If it's just a crumb, bro, I need to know what is going on, man. How far? Like, as far back as the Oharans, like 5,000 years ago, man, like, what are we saying right now? From the distance past, anything is possible. And you see what has to be Odin. He's like, huh? Whoa! My man's out here like Yokozuna, bro, in like 98, like the end of his WWF run. Like, yeah, it's Umimasu! And deep in the Japanese folklore known as the Sea Breeze. I heard a woman. What a sicko. This man is a tub of lard. Pure out here, man. Like, cry for help, bro. I don't know how the hell he got that look and everything, but that's wild. He went from being a stray hustler to being like the next sumo world champion, man. Like, that's wild. Look at Toki's like, a monster. He's like, huh? Did you come to help me? He's completely got knocked out again. Well, it has to be the water consumption too. You have to think about it as well. The amount of water he probably consumed while he was, but being like pretty much being used like a damn jet and stuff. Like, you know, when you go like on those like motorboats and stuff, and they have like the surfboard and everything in the back. That's basically what he was, but hanging on to it almost. So I wouldn't surprise me if that's all water he just consumed right there. He's like, oh, Odin's gone, bro. So he completely dipped, or he at least like broke off from them at a certain point. Odin's gone. You were way too harsh, Pops. Damn, we only had 10. He only had 10 minutes left. He must have reached his limit. And there's nothing of silence on that end. If you had just have shortened it by an hour, he would have passed the test. He was doing so well, Lord Odin. The following day, yo, Emma came back strong. He took out all the water consumption. The man went through a quick workout, bro, before the next UFC fight. It got down the water weights. What an amazing recovery. You are human, right? Hey, man, she was out here working my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, phew, I guess I lost track of Whitebeard's ship. What a shame. I thought we would sail to all sorts of countries together. Oh well, at least I finally made it out of Wano. My adventure starts on this island. I just took it right now. I know it's a difference because he has the hands on the hip, opposed to a certain individual we know with the hands up, but this was almost like when Luffy went on his first adventure and stuff back in chapter 1, but instead my man's got the hands on the hips. Yo, but are you telling me we're about to see the adventures of Odin and Toki throughout, like, the Grand Line, like, the New World and stuff, man? Like, that is, like, that to me, that's a romance dawn, like... Let me see. Woman, you took care of me when I was unconscious. Thank you. They're like, no, I should be the one thanking you. You saved me yesterday. More importantly, did you just say that you're from Wano? Yeah, I hate to admit, it is disappointing that the first person I meet after leaving is not exactly exotically dressed. I thought it was like already erotic, like going into the past tense and stuff, but not exotically dressed. The truth is, I have always dreamed of going to Wano. Please, can you guide me there? Look at his face. Like, you look disgusted, bro. The face he made last week was hilarious, but this one's like, what? Bro, the anime better kill it when it comes to these scenes. They're like, hey, where's that monster from yesterday? So guy just like comes in. Who the hell is this? That's the woman, Captain Karma. That's the woman, Captain Karma. We'll leave it to you. Oh, that's him. Octopodo Pirates, Captain Karma. Is that her bodyguard or something? Whatever. We'll just sell them both. 6 arms. How interesting. We have never had anyone like this back in Wano. There are too many of them. We should flee. I had a heart attack for a sec. I thought that was Roger. I thought that was Roger, but it was Whitebeard because I just said the battle right next to it. Bro, I thought he just came in out of nowhere and was like, doosh. Like, yo. My beating heart, hold up. Whitebeard just comes, just smacks his dude upside the head. He's like, wow, it's the Whitebeard pirates, and they dash. Well, they're nothing but a bunch of bozos. Get on board, Odin. Huh? But I let go of the chain. You let go of your ambitions for the sake of a woman in need. Seems like you're surprisingly soft, huh? We're going to reward you with the adventure of a lifetime, brother. Yo, hey, shout out to Hogan, bro. For real? Whitey-chan? Hold on, man. Yo, bro, the anime's gonna be so nice with these. Odin, we're happy for you. Welcome aboard. So after everything, man, they finally just accepted him. It's like, Pops sure gave you a hard time, huh? They're like, they're throwing him up in the air like, kumbaya, like, oi! He's like, wait, Inoharashi, Nekomushi, what are you two doing here? So he even take into account that they came in after. He's like, well, we figured that you wouldn't stop until you got this ship, so we stowed away and waited for you, Lord Odin. Hey, I found some stowaways here. Like you said, you never forgive me, right? So what? Are you going to throw me overboard now? If I feel like it. And who are you? It's like, my name is Toki. I want to go to Wano. What is, bro, come on. Yo, she's a beautiful woman. What are we doing, man? What are we doing here? Like, you look disgusted too. Then please let me stay. I'll do whatever you want. As you wish. Like, oh, it's an enemy ship. Wait, Odin, we haven't looted them yet. Bro, he didn't care. He just split the damn ship on his own. What is this place? I've never seen a building like that before. Yari. Wait, Odin, we need to scout things out first. Until then, I had never really experienced what this world has to offer. Yari. I can't make out like the trees even like that. That's interesting. We're going to we saw 2 different islands past Wano and stuff that I have no recollection of, unless it's like islands we've seen like in other pasts and stuff that haven't shown up. But I'm pretty sure it's a brand new thing here. Until then, I never really experienced what this world had to offer. It's like, Odin, I never had encountered such coldness or such warmth. Odin. Bro, he saw all these different things around him, bro. The plants, the animals. He is huge, bro. Who the hell? The people, the power, stay back. You see Whitebeard, whoever the hell he's fighting right now, and you see Odin like flying back. The ideologies, everything was so different. Day by day, I opened my eyes more and more. Everything has surpassed my wildest fantasies. I realized that I was just a tiny speck in this world. I gotta take it into account too, is because whenever Odin died, that must have hit heavy for Whitebeard, knowing that that was the second commander at one point in time to have met his death. He lost his second, he lost his, well, two of his seconds really, Odin and Ace, and then losing Thatch. But at one point in time, this is before Ace, but he had a family, man. I'm telling you, man, like stuff like this is what I live for when it comes to One Piece. Just seeing like little moments like these come in, and it's like make you appreciate everything that, like, you know, the time that they spent with each other and everything back then, man. And then knowing like what transpired in the future, it's like my age. I'm 26, but Void Century confirmed. Wait, no, because it happened 900 years ago. She's like right after the fact. Let me keep reading. My age, I'm 26, but I was born about 800 years ago. So he's hitting 826 years of walls, man. Like, da on a sea like this, and you see him. About to see him. Why are we, bro? What this has? Oh, why are we on break next week? Please, bro, one more chapter, Oda. Please, bro. You can't. Oh, man. You can't show me Buggy and Shanks. And for sure, if I look down the page, it's Roger and tell me we're going on break, bro. Oh my god, no. You can't do that to me, bro. Anything can happen. We're going all out, but the newspapers keep focusing on Whitebeard. It seems like their latest recruit is a crazy samurai from Wano. Yeah, look at him, bro. Take off the mustache. He looks like a built ace, man. So a samurai escaped from that isolated country. I want to meet him. The Great Pirate. Before known as the Pirate King, he was the Great Pirate. Gold Roger. The legend continues to unfold. Dude, why in God's name did this have to be the break? I would have gladly accepted it if it had to even be a 2-week break. Like going into like the end of December and stuff. Just give me one more chapter, man. Oh, dude. He met his ting. Odin met his girl outside of Wano. She's her actual age, she's 26, but factoring all the years and everything, she's 826 years old. And the Void Century took place 900 years ago. So she was like after the fact, basically, the blank century. But she had to have known details at the very least of what transpired back then. If I had to think of it. Because 800 years, yeah. She has to at least have some form of knowledge. I would have to think back then at least. And the determination on this man to do everything he possibly could just to be a part of an adventure. And the things that he experienced and all of that. And he was a part of another family. Even though he had his people with him back in Wano. There were 9 red scabbards and everything as his clique. He had another family there. And then he's about to meet his 3rd family. Oh, man. I wish this was not going on break next week. But god damn it. The next chapter has to absolutely go in. Because I know for a fact after that we're on another magazine break. Oh man, this was an awesome chapter to me. Like a 9 out of 10. Like, again, I love anything in terms of adventures, seeing like people's, like, you know, stories come into life in terms of things that I wanted to see go down, and we're seeing it go down, and not to mention the fact that how nice it was in the manga. Anime is gonna hit, man. But yo, 9 out of 10 from this week. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to this week's chapter of One Piece. If there's anything in the chapter you guys want to talk about that you thought was important, that I didn't cover too much into it, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece, week in and week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, to stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. I'm going to see if I can try and get some stuff within the next week or so. You know, just you know, with the break and everything, we have something at least in the meantime going into December. But with that being said, man, if not next week, the week after, I'll see you guys for the next installment of the best-selling manga in history. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going